now. Good evening, I'm Cooper Henkel. 2021 will make the history books for many reasons, but one grim record, the deadliest year on record for gun violence. The Gun Violence Archive recorded more than 14,500 people killed from January 1st to September 15th. That means every day in the U.S., an average of 56 people will die from some kind of firearm injury. Compared to 2020, fatalities are up 9%, with a 15% spike in mass shootings. Thousands of migrants displaced by this summer's destructive weather have been moved from under a bridge in Del Rio, Texas. Authorities say 3,300 people have been moved over the last 2 days, and that number is expected to increase as the week comes forward.
We're working around the clock to expeditiously move migrants out of the heat elements and from underneath this bridge to our processing facilities in order to quickly process and remove individuals from the United States consistent with our laws and our policies.
Authorities say they're working with source and transient countries to accept migrants who previously lived there. They're also working to return individuals to Haiti and other countries of origin. Border Patrol says they're bringing in additional resources to help manage the growing population of people seeking assistance in the U.S. Following America's withdrawal from Afghanistan, domestic and international organizations raised red flags over the future of women's rights under the Taliban. Activists gathered in Kabul over fears girls could be banned from secondary education. Earlier today, the activists protested and held a press conference calling for an immediate start of school not just for boys. Meanwhile, on Saturday, the Taliban denied claims that Afghan women would be banned from secondary schools. The group added the reason they called for boys and not girls to resume education is that they needed to secure transportation for female students first. So, Jeff, is this a false start, or are we actually here for second summer?
Well, in case you were wondering, the record high today was 89. A couple spots got close to that today, but you know, this can't last. Here we are in mid-September, right? And outside right now, temperatures are still hanging out near 70 around 10:30 tonight. 65 for Antigo, 71 for Wausau. These will be very slow to come down tonight, as there's lots of stuff in the air right now keeping temperatures up this evening. Okay, so here's the wind out of the south all day today, but off to the west of us is a cold front. And here's that cold front right there. That is moving our way. It'll likely arrive around midday tomorrow. Now, timing is not in our favor there for the potential for some severe weather tomorrow. We're talking gusty winds, maybe some pea-sized hail as well, around midday, if not after midday tomorrow, most likely closer to 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds late, still kind of warm, a bit muggy, with low temperatures down near 62. Your full forecast is coming up, Cooper.
Thanks, Jeff. Price County residents will have the chance to clean out their closets before winter sets in. The Price County Clean Sweep takes place Tuesday, September 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Price County Highway Department. You can bring in any electronics, hazardous waste, or other difficult to dispose of materials. There will be no charge for most appliances, computers, and electronics. Larger appliances like refrigerators and AC units will have a small fee. You can contact Price County for more information on what all will be accepted and any of those possible fees. Making the most of quarantine led people back to some old hobbies, especially reading. The Central Wisconsin Book Festival starts this week, allowing literature fanatics a fun experience online and in person.
We have a great mix of in-person and virtual events that offer a little something for just about everyone, including children's and adult events, workshops and panel discussions, and author readings.
The festival offers writing workshops as well as author lectures talking about their books. Attendees can meet with featured authors from the area as well. Chad Daly from the Marathon County Public Library says adapting for 2020 highlighted new possibilities for the festival.
Offering virtual events opens up a whole new audience for us. You don't have to be in central Wisconsin. People can and have and will tune in from all across the country.
Daly says that both virtual and in-person events give literature lovers a multitude of chances to take part. The festival will continue through Sunday, September 26th. Even if you didn't know Mr. Lloyd Blocker, you probably spotted his iconic Christmas lights in Rhinelander. Thousands of bulbs brought plenty of cheer, but since his passing, the home he and his wife built over the decades needs a little help from their neighbors. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller brings us a love story that needs your help in getting to happily ever after.
And then right after that, met him. We started dating. Then I ended up marrying him.
Mary Jane and Lloyd Blocker were married for 67 years.
So that's how I met my husband, a Halloween dance.
According to many of their 10 children, this was no simple love story, though. It was a tale between two soulmates.
Everything that my father did, he did for his family, especially my mother.
After seeing a for sale sign on a house in their favorite vacation town, Lloyd and Mary Jane worked tirelessly to save up and buy it. Once it was theirs, Lloyd spent every moment he wasn't working building a home for him and the love of his life.
He built the deck back here for her and put up her garden, her little flower garden in there.
47 years in this house.
These hearts up here on the eaves of the house, my dad put a special touch on there for my mom. He put those hearts up there to show my mom how much he loved her and how much he loved building this house for her.
Making memories and setting new traditions. The most well-remembered was Lloyd's annual Christmas decorations. He spent the 3 months leading up to Christmas covering his house in thousands of lights that brought children and community members back year after year.
You'd talk to him and ask him, say, have you been a good boy, a good little girl? And yeah, we have been, Mr. Blocker.
His lights were so iconic here in Rhinelander that Lloyd earned the nickname Mr. Christmas. And Mr. Christmas continued to spread holiday cheer until he wasn't there to do it anymore.
We miss it all. We just miss it all, but we have such beautiful memories of my dad, of what he did for the community.
The walls he built and decorated are still keeping the light of his life safe.
It'll be my home until I die, and because he built it for me. And everything in that house he built for me.
But a failing septic system could force her out ahead of schedule. The Blocker family is working to raise money to replace the system so their mother can spend her final days in the only place she says she's ever called a home.
We're just hoping that the community can help us out for this so my mother can live the remaining of her years in the home that she loves so much and has got so many memories.
In Rhinelander, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
If you want to help the Blockers reach their $7,000 goal, you can donate on their GoFundMe page. Search Well for Grandma Blocker on GoFundMe for more details. The First United Methodist Church in Rhinelander is thanking the community for what they're calling a great blessing. We'll bring you along for a listen to the new bells ringing out over town. That's after Weather with Jeff and a quick break. Stay tuned.
Lance Truck. We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Nobody has more used trucks all on one lot, all priced to move. So when you're ready to buy your next truck, know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Roll into Nick's Hot Egg Lanes at Rhinelander for a night of fun. With 20 lanes available, you'll have plenty of space to enjoy with friends and family. Looking for more competition? Join a bowling league. At Nick's Hot Egg Lanes, bowling isn't the only fun activity available. Check out the Dart League, Cornhole League, golf simulators, game room, pool tables, and more. With 2 full-service bars and TVs, Nick's Hot Egg Lanes is a perfect place to stop in to watch a game. Host your next event at Nick's Hot Egg Lanes in Rhinelander.
Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is open throughout the year. Dine in with a great view of Duck Lake. Carryout is also available. Enjoy roasted chicken, shrimp, burgers, pizza, Friday night fish fry, and Saturday night prime rib. Great happy hour deals Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 and live music on the weekends. Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is family friendly and opens at 11 a.m. daily. Find us on Facebook to view nightly specials.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Well, the sun set earlier at 7:01. It will not set after 7 o'clock again until March 13th, 2022. Are you ready for that? But the sun gave us lots of heat today. 83 in Rhinelander, 82 for Tomahawk, 90 in Minneapolis earlier. That's not normal. The average high is upper 60s, and we were all well above that today. And look what's going on here. Lots of heat back to the west of us currently, but take your eye even further. That's a cold front across or entering the Dakotas, and that will be in our backyards tomorrow evening about this time, and that is going to really change our lives on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, as we have much colder air on the way. So this squirrel has got the right idea, right? He's trying to hide his nuts because we have colder temperatures on the way. They're likely getting here on Tuesday, and once they get here, they're not going to go anywhere anytime quickly. You can see this shot of cold air on our way. I'm going to stop this on Tuesday. Here's shot number 1, right? Cooler air coming in place. That's going to move off to the east, and then shot number 2, a reinforcing shot of cold air gets here on Saturday. This could effectively hold high temperatures next weekend in the 50s. Are you ready for that? So here we go. Close one eye if you have to. 78 tomorrow for like 10 minutes through the afternoon, and then the cold front comes through. 63 on Tuesday, 61 Wednesday, and we kind of hang out below average, and that is a high temperature of 59 next Saturday. That is well below the average high this time of year. Looking outside right now, though, lots of clear skies all day today. It was fantastic, right? But there are a few clouds just off to the west of us right now. That's the cold front. The front's actually right about here, but there's some moisture out ahead of it as well. We'll likely get some showers in here about midday tomorrow, with the front coming through around sunset tomorrow evening. And any of those storms tomorrow could be locally strong. We're talking some gusty winds, also some small hail, and very brief downpours in there as well. So here's the map, and high pressure is giving way. See you later. Behind it, this cold front's coming through, and this is the ones kind of kicking off fall, right? Remember, fall officially arrives for us on Wednesday afternoon. So Futurecast has a good idea here, right? So moisture to our south, a couple of showers tomorrow morning. The main line comes through. Here we are about 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Once that pushes through, you'll feel the wind shift out of the northwest, and we'll begin to cool off very quickly tomorrow night. So that's also going to take down some leaves tomorrow. They are beginning to change. Now keep in mind, though, our peak, though, is not until early October. They're just now starting. We still have several weeks of beautiful scenes across the Northwoods right now. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies to partly cloudy skies. Look at this low temperature. So the average low is like 42, right? We'll be doing 62 tonight with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, it's Monday. Yay, mostly cloudy skies. And it's going to be windy tomorrow. So first, a wind out of the southwest that could gust near 30 through the afternoon. Then the wind shift with the cold front, and the wind could gust out of the northwest tomorrow evening with some storms in there. Again, those storms could be locally strong tomorrow. We're talking some maybe some gusty winds, small hail, with high temperatures up near 80. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows that chance for rain tomorrow. Then we dry out and cool off for Tuesday. First day of fall is on Wednesday, with high temperatures only in the low 60s. Cooper?
Bells were ringing at the First United Methodist Church for the first time in 6 years today. Their bell system broke down in 2015, and they're celebrating more than just the new sounds. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski heard what a community can do when it comes together with a shared goal.
The First United Methodist Church of Rhinelander has been a voice in the community, but for 6 years, part of that voice was silenced due to the carillon bells not working. As of today, that voice has been fully restored.
I can't explain how beautiful they are. It just makes you smile.
Pastor Mark Kleisner says that with help from above, a group of motivated parishioners brought the bells back into service.
There were some really wonderful people in the church that is, if God said now's the time.
In May, there were 4 of us that got together, and we had been talking in 2015. We talked about it, and it didn't go. And in May, we met, and we said, we want the carillons.
Dixie Matthews was instrumental in helping the church members contribute to the $10,000 project. Matthews says that when the new carillon was installed, she was blown away.
When we first heard them, when the company put the board in back here and they played them, I just couldn't believe it. Our old carillons were good, but this is much better than our carillons before.
Pastor Mark says the restoration of the system shows the importance of what their church community can accomplish.
I think the bells is the way of building the bridge and reclaiming our voice again to the Rhinelander community, and to just say welcome. We're here for you, and our doors are always open.
In Rhinelander, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Coming up next in sports, we'll check in with the Milwaukee Brewers. Griffin, they clinched a postseason berth on Saturday. What was at stake today?
Yeah, nothing huge was attainable for Milwaukee today, but they are chasing a division title. And a win against the Cubs tonight, that would help. This game went to the wire. We'll have the highlights coming up next after the break.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Get $500 customer cash on a new Corolla, CHR, Sienna, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, where we practice honesty, integrity, compassion, and fantastic products to help our neighbors reach their full potential. It's a fact that better hearing leads to more confidence, better relationships, more fun in life. You'll get our 60-day money-back guarantee, as well as all the care needed to help you succeed in better hearing. Don't let another day slip by. Call us today.
Make your house a hearing house.
Start your in-demand career in welding at Nicolet College. Learn advanced techniques from American Welding Society certified experts. With direct connections to employers, become AWS qualified at the lowest cost, at your pace, on your schedule. Your welding career starts here. Nicolet College works for you.
Get the everyday items you need at Menards. Procter & Gamble has the brands you can trust, whether you need paper towels or a bottle of dish soap. Stock up and save 11% on all Procter & Gamble products. Menards has the best selection of batteries. Energizer Max batteries provide long-lasting power to all of your devices. Energizer batteries are 11% off. Save 11% on everything. Right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroin starts now.
Mark it in your calendars. The Brewers will be playing baseball in October. On Saturday night, Milwaukee clinched a berth for the playoffs for the 4th straight season. The Crew did it in epic fashion. A home run in the 8th inning from Manny Pena won the game for Milwaukee. Now, as you can imagine, the Brewers were very excited to know that they will be playing in the postseason. But hey, there's still a lot to accomplish in the regular season.
We've put the ability to win the division, in our control. And so that's our goal. I think we're sticking to that goal. We're thrilled to know that we're in the playoffs. I think everybody's thrilled with that. But, I think the goal that we feel like we've earned the right to wait for is to win that division.
The Crew have not won the NL Central since 2018. And entering tonight's game against the Cubs, they are only 3 games away from clinching the division. They are wrapping up this 3-game series with the Cubs. The Brewers have won 11 straight against Chicago in the 5th. Colton Wong at the dish. He drives one into the gap. That ball's hopping to the fence. JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr., he's on his horse. He's going to score all the way from first base to tie this game up. And then a few moments later, Eduardo Escobar laces this one right down the right field line. That brings in Wong to score, and the Crew take a 2-1 lead. But in the 8th, Patrick Wisdom is going to unload on a ball at the dead center field. A 3-run blast, And although the Brewers made it interesting in the 9th, Chicago wins the finale 6-4. The Green Bay Packers kick off their home opener in a little less than 24 hours. And they will welcome the Detroit Lions to Lambeau Field. It'll be in front of a packed house. For the first time since January of 2020, Lambeau will be at 100% capacity. Obviously, the pandemic made things difficult when filling the seats, but even when the team did allow fans, there was only about 8,000 in the stands. And after losing out on a true home field advantage last year, the team is so excited to finally see a full house once again.
We're thrilled to have a packed house back in Lambeau. You know, our fans, they bring the energy. They do a lot for us. So just to be able to have that boost and run out to a packed 80,000 is going to be special.
That's going to be a lot of cheeseheads at Lambeau. Nate Myhawk and myself will be at Lambeau for the game tomorrow night. Hey, and with the Chicago Bears winning today, the Packers will have a chance to stay with that team in the standings. The Wisconsin Badgers football team was off this Saturday, but they have a huge game coming up against Notre Dame next weekend. And if you wake up early enough, you'll see them on College game day. But you won't see the crew in Madison or South Bend. The game's going to be actually played in Chicago at the home of the Bears, Soldier Field. Now, the last time you saw the Badgers on Saturday morning program was back in 2020 for the Rose Bowl game. Cooper, I am sure there's going to be a large amount of Badger fans at the game cheering them on. I mean, it's going to be a great day on Saturday for the Badgers, hopefully, if they win.
Awesome. Now, no doubt, you've seen a lot of crazy fans out there, Griffin, right?
Oh, tons of them. Lots of crazy fans.
But Grammy Tootie, she's a little different in a league all of her own. Not even catching COVID would keep this 102-year-old from cheering on her grandsons in a big head-to-head match. We've got more on this family affair coming up after the break.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody. Here's your custard. Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
9 million acres of forest, 1,700 miles of continuous shoreline, 4,300 lakes, 12,000 miles of streams, more than 300 waterfalls, 15 counties, 2 time zones, and 1 area code. Welcome to the Upper Peninsula. Welcome to 906 Outdoors. For your connection to the UP, watch 906 Outdoors Saturday mornings at 7:30.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, to the precious little munchkins running around, for 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
Planning an exciting outdoor excursion? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on, the WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to cast a line or when it will be perfect to explore the wilderness. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Weatherwatch12, from where you live.
civilians made space history Saturday night by being the first non-astronauts to orbit the Earth during a 3-day space tourism mission. The Dragon X capsule splashed off the coast of Florida just after 7 on Friday. 38-year-old billionaire Jared Isaacman, who personally financed the trip, thanked SpaceX for, quote, a heck of a ride. The billionaire philanthropist was joined by 29-year-old Haley Arsenault, a childhood cancer survivor who now works for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Isaacman had billed the mission as a fundraiser for the research hospital, which so far netted $154 million. SpaceX is hoping this mission will be the first of many, with contracts already in hand for 5 other private missions to space. 7 people are injured in Hawaii when a tree branch collapsed at a hotel. The large branch fell near one of the pools at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Officials say 7 people suffered multiple injuries, ranging from abrasions to serious head wounds. 4 of those were taken to a hospital in serious condition, while 3 others were evaluated but not transported. The area has since been closed off and an investigation is still ongoing. Now, you might have heard us talk about Grandma Hootie beforehand, and she hasn't missed any games except for last year when COVID-19 kept her from seeing her grandsons, but she was there at their rematch this weekend.
Under the giant floodlights, adrenaline and jitters are kicking in. And in the stands watching is 102-year-old Ann Hewitt Wakefield.
Yeah, they call me Grammy, yes. Okay. I like it.
Also known as Grammy Hootie, the tiny but mighty fan wants to make it clear she's here to do one thing.
Easy, I just cheer.
Cheering for both Breck School and Concordia Academy football teams.
Watching 2 of my grandsons playing against each other.
Carter Tyson plays for Breck School as a wide receiver. Christian Brown is at Concordia Academy as a running back.
It's going to be a close game. I expect them to play really hard. They're a good team.
Got a little pressure on me with my great-grandma here.
There's pressure because Grammy knows the game. She's a football fanatic. Like many Minnesotans, sports is deeply rooted in her DNA.
Oh, I love it. I love sports.
But last year, COVID took away Grammy Hootie's joy of watching her grandsons play.
I can't believe I missed it.
Hootie also contracted COVID during that time. With the inconsistent ups and downs over the past year,
yeah, I'm just glad she's here.
There's nowhere Grammy Hootie says she would rather be than at a Friday night high school football game.
For sure, I'm always playing for her, especially this game. She's going to be here watching me play, so definitely.
Because sometimes winning isn't about who scores the most points. It's about having a loved one cheering for you.
Is it time for a new roof? Call Bear Renovations today to get on the schedule for this fall. The Bear is your certified roofing contractor and offers a full 50-year warranty on every shingle roof. Interested in metal roofing? Call the Bear for a free quote today at 715-224-3055 or go to bearrenovations.com. Call the Bear.
Get yourself to the annual Warren's Cranberry Festival the last full weekend of September. Stroll over 3 miles of the most unique art and craft, flea and farm vendors in the country. If you can't find it here, you won't find it anywhere. Friday and Saturday only, tour a working cranberry marsh. Eat your way through nearly 100 food booths, including ethnic specialties and Warren's own Cranberry Cream Puff. And stay through Sunday for our Grand Parade. It's all happening the last full weekend of September. Just take the Warren's exit off of I-94.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do. Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Greer's Pier is a beautiful full-service marina located in the middle of the Manitowish Waters chain of lakes, offering a large rental fleet of pontoons, ski and bass fishing boats for on-the-water fun. Greer's Pier is a Sylvan and Yamaha dealer, and the service department is second to none. The newly renovated store is stocked with everything you need for boating, water sports, swimming, and more. Enjoy an incredible lunch on the dock with a signature drink while watching the boats go by at Greer's Pier.
Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is open throughout the year. Dine in with a great view of Duck Lake. Carryout is also available. Enjoy roasted chicken, shrimp, burgers, pizza, Friday night fish fry, and Saturday night prime rib. Great happy hour deals Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 and live music on the weekends. Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is family friendly and opens at 11 a.m. daily. Find us on Facebook to view nightly specials.
A&W is your home for all-American food. Famous root beer made fresh daily, burgers, hand-breaded chicken tenders, sweets, and treats. Open daily in Phillips.
All right, guys. So I'm a pretty big fan of horror novels and old books. So you probably know Frankenstein, right? Written by Mary Shelley. It was sold this weekend, up for auction. The first edition. How much do you think it went for?
Yeah, I'm gonna say at least $5. I really think so.
Frankenstein movie just did there a second.
It was kind of like Thriller, but Frankenstein.
Let's go with 200 grand.
Okay, you're both really super wrong. Bump those up. You're not even close with 200 grand. Keep going.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
$5 million.
It topped, not quite that bad. It topped $1 million. It sold about $1.17 million for the first edition copy.
There
this
it is.
one was touched probably by Mary Shelley. It's one of the most famous books out there, defined sci-fi.
I'm sort of convinced that some people just have way too much money.
Definitely. And you know what? If you're going to spend it.
But art is art, and people like that stuff. So here we go. Let's go outside now and check on the weather. Temperatures are hanging out near 70 right now as we drive home tonight. It's 11 o'clock at night, people, and it's still 70 around the area. There are some storms to the west of us right now. Those will be in our backyards tomorrow. So Griffin, as you're driving down to Green Bay tomorrow, you'll likely get a few storms, especially later in the day. And then our lives change. Look what happens on Tuesday, a high of 63. What happened?
That's scary. That's a thriller right
That's
there.
the real horror. Well, that's it from us here. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good day.
Good night.